Alright. Okay. Get around the corner.
I know.
Friends are going inside.
I saw him.
Go, 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 go.
I'm going.
Alright.
I got the flag.
Get out of there.
I'm going.
No. You didn't get the stick.
Hold on.
Get it. I'm dead. You got it.
What? You're dead. I still have the flag.
What? Man, get out of there.
I'm going. I'm trying.
Here, let me respawn. Alright, where are you at?
I'm halfway there.
No, I see you. You're highlighted. Alright.
Come on.
You get it?
Come on.
Wait, what happened?
What? I got sniped
Are
across
you
the map
serious?
again.
Yo, you see that? That was sweet though.
I call baloney.
We almost had it though. That was good.
Whoa.
What?
We, Captain Sticky? You know what? I think I was managing fine just on my own.
Oh, please.
Well, don't worry about it though. You have plenty of time to redeem yourself in the next match.
Alright. Hey, how about instead we start at the 1v1 to see who's the best, you know? Since you're so good.
Well, I mean, if you want to get beat again, I would be
Hey,
glad
you never
to.
did in the first place. Alright? That didn't happen. I was lagging, okay? Alright.
Oh, man, I forgot to ask you.
What's up?
How'd that date with Molly go?
Oh. Well, it was alright. I found out she hates heights.
Well, this just got interesting. What happened?
Well, I took her on a Ferris wheel.
Oh, dear. Nothing good comes of those. What happened?
Well, she threw by the top, dude. Over the edge.
Oh, didn't she hear she was supposed to keep her head, hand, feet, and all body parts in the cabinet at all times?
But she did. But it was like a cannon.
No, wait! So nasty! What a bunch of cute candy. Oh, here, hold up. Wait, time out.
What's up?
Did she hit anybody?
Almost. Jeff was in the line at the bottom. Just missed him. But he got into his new shoes.
Oh, man, he just bought them J's last week.
I know they got my stuff already. I don't know.
Hey, Carter.
Oh, what's up?
Dinner's about ready.
Hey, Ahmed.
Hey, Jeff. What's up? Oh, dude, I'm so sorry about your new J's. So you told him, huh?
Did you expect me not to?
Yeah, it's a good story. Some girl you got there.
Yeah.
Hey, you invited her to church yet?
She is a Christian, Jeff. She just doesn't like going to church.
Just thinking she might like to meet your family is all.
We just took her to the fair. I mean, what, we guys hang out with her for like 4 hours? You didn't get to know her at all?
How about your other family?
Yeah. That.
So, how long have you been playing this game anyway? Like 2 hours?
What? No. Probably somewhere around an hour at most.
An hour? At most? Jeff, he lied to you through his teeth. When I logged in, he had already been signed in for 3 hours, and that was 3 hours ago. Yeah. I'm just, meet you downstairs.
Yeah, I'll be down in a minute. Well, looks like I gotta go, man.
All right, man. Hey, what do you have against your brother anyway?
I don't know. You heard him. He's talking about how I have to invite Molly to church and stuff. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you are Christians, so why wouldn't you?
Well, my church is like really weird about this sort of thing. I Kissed Dating Goodbye by Joshua Harris. Look it up.
Huh?
Crazy. Never mind. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, man. I'll catch you later.
See you. Hey,
It's about time your food is getting cold.
that's okay.
The call never bothered him anyway.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Really? So what were you doing?
Just talking to him, man.
Oh, right. Aki, you're Muslim friend. So Jeff, I talked to my colleague at the dean's office, and he seemed to think you could hook up with some scholarships.
Really? That's great. More money for gas, right?
Then you can come visit us every weekend.
You don't think maybe this is a good time for us to cut the umbilical cord?
Jeff!
You're right, hold on.
So what about you, Carter?
What?
What about you? You ready to follow in the footsteps of the Thomas Men?
I don't know. Probably not. I don't really have all the guts to face all the lawyer jokes for the rest of my life, you know?
Oh my God.
Oh, come on, Carter. It's just that fringe 99.9% that give the others a bad name.
Really?
That's your favorite.
Dad, isn't that funny?
It's so funny. I forgot to laugh.
Let me say it again.
Never heard
It's only that fringe 99. That's great.
That's a really good one, son.
Thanks, Dad. Like father, like son, right?
Seriously, though, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Maybe video game coding or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, okay, that's fine if you want to do that, but so video game coding, if you were going to do that, you'd probably want to study computer science. Whatever it is you want to do, just you need to make up your mind soon so you can start steering yourself in the right direction.
Yeah, I know.
So Jeff, what time's the debate tomorrow?
It's a 3.
3. I can get my papers graded by then. But no matter what, I'm not going to miss you crushing Jenna's daughter. In love.
Yeah, I don't know, Mom. I don't think anybody's going to be crushing anyone. Paige really knows her stuff.
She could just be a real jerk sometimes.
Trish.
I'm just saying, she's a lot like her mother. I'm not saying the right things.
Well, anyways, I was thinking that after the debate, you and I can go grab a burger or something at our youth group.
How about we change that to pizza? And then sure, yeah, sounds great.
Okay, all right. And maybe you can invite Molly? No Ferris wheels this time.
Funny. But I heard there might be a clown though.
Hey, no one's perfect.
Yeah, especially Paige.
Mom!
I'm just saying that there's room for improvement in everybody. Everybody. Including myself. And so, that is how the Crusades were beneficial in spreading trade throughout the Eastern Hemisphere. Does anybody have any questions? Miss Thomas?
Yes, Darcy. Where did the Romans bring the trade that they couldn't produce themselves?
That's a very good question. They actually answered it in the textbook. There's all sorts of things like exotic fruits, lemons, apricots, rice, perfumes, dyes, all sorts of things. Can anybody else remember anything they said in the textbook that they traded? Yes.
Musical instruments?
Yeah, yes, musical instruments. And Ahmed?
The textbook also talked about glass mirrors.
Glass mirrors, that's a good one too. So there's all sorts of things. Did I mention spices? They had spices. They pretty much traded anything that they couldn't grow or produce in their homeland.
Miss Thomas,
Yes.
are you saying the Crusades were a good thing?
No, I'm just discussing some of the good outcomes.
Okay, so you're not avoiding the part where radical Christians pillaged the towns, took advantage of the women, and killed thousands and thousands of men? Are we going to discuss the good outcomes of the Holocaust next? Or 9/11?
No, Paige. But as soon as you can show me your bachelor's degree in Western history, I will gladly hand over the class to you. But until then, don't forget that your debate doesn't start till 3.
Guess you just don't want to talk about it.
No, that's not the case either. I'm sure there's plenty of things we would like to talk about. Does anybody want to say anything about Paige's statement? Add to our little conversation here? Carter? You want to say something?
Oh. No, I'm alright.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I think I'll pass.
Well, I guess that nobody remembers that it was the Islamic Empire that first began the Crusades, led by their iconic leader Muhammad, to spread their religion through warfare and destruction. And it was the so-called Christians, who acted nothing like their iconic leader Christ, who were trying to liberate people all throughout the Crusades. All of which is subject material I was going to cover tomorrow, until our own personal history fairness council decided she needed to interrupt.
Like mother, like son.
Well, I should have your history papers graded and in by tomorrow. Class is dismissed. Carter, can you wait for a second? Honey, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, Mom. I'm fine.
I mean, you had a perfect opportunity to stand up for what you believe in there and you just put it dead. As a teacher, I'm putting my job on the line if I say something about my faith, but as a student, you have a lot more freedom to proclaim what you believe in.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I just don't feel like getting into a bunch of arguments and stuff, you know? I mean, I'm not like Jeff.
I guess you're not, but Jeff wasn't always like Jeff either.
You got that right.
What is that supposed to mean?
What? Oh, no. Can I go now?
I love you, have a good day.
You too, Mom. Hey, Molly.
Hey, Carter. So, aren't you excited about tonight?
Night. I'm just gonna get some pizza with my brother after school and head over to youth group, but yeah, pretty excited. Wait. Wait, the movies. Wait, not that was.
Tonight.
That's right, January 30th.
Not again. 6th time this month.
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot The Force Awakens. I should have remembered that.
It's fine. Just go with your brother.
No, you've been waiting for this for a while now. I mean, we should go see it.
Well, the movie will still be there tomorrow, but your brother's the one going off to law school.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Mom. Now, come on. Let me see that beautiful smile.
You have to do this here every day. It's getting awkward, man.
Come on, Dad. Come on.
All three of them?
Yeah.
No, I'm the third wheel, man. This is weird. Nah.
Alright, fine. Alright, I definitely won that one.
Sure
Put
you
it-
did,
Hey,
Dad.
man, put that one in the books.
I was supposed to keep a score again?
Yeah.
Man, I'll get my notebook next time.
Alright.
Oh, now that I think about it, Molly, you feel alright?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
Yeah, she's fine.
You know, ironic, because I heard you had a great time at the fair the other day.
Al? Secondly, when did you start working out?
Hey, Carter!
Oh,
I'm surprised you didn't chew me out like your brother would have.
I'm not really into that sort of thing.
I guess there is hope for the Thomases to crawl out of the dark ages.
Thanks.
So, who are you rooting for in the debate?
Well, it's not like I'm gonna root against my brother.
I guess you guys are still pretty clannish. That's okay for now. Don't worry about it. Hey, Paige.
Hey, Molly.
How are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So, this has got a lot more awkward than I intended, so I'm going to go find a secret.
Speaking of, I think it's about to start soon, so we should get going.
Speak of the devil.
Paige, you don't even believe in the devil.
If I did, I'd know exactly where to find him. There's no way you're winning this one, Jeff. The Supreme Court already legalized homosexuality.
Paige, abortion was legalized 40 years ago, and I still beat you in the last debate.
I can't believe everyone sided with the right-wing hypocrite like you.
Well, there was a lot of truth to what I had to say. I mean, you can't just kill people when they're inconvenient. It's wrong.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, yeah? Easy for you to say that now.
Every day for the rest of my life, Paige.
Well, what if you
guys,
had
should we
gotten
say this
Carrie
thing?
pregnant?
It's a what? It's not. Molly, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
I know.
No, Paige, come on.
Carrie told me everything about
Paige.
you. That night you guys were at Gary's party. Had some alone time.
Paige.
It's
She
just
thought
not
she'd gotten
business.
pregnant.
Paige, just.
What were your views then, Jeff?
Carter, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go.
Molly, no, it's fine.
I'll see.
It's just a misunderstanding, is all.
Now, look, this is probably a really bad time, but the debate's supposed to start soon, so. we should probably get going.
Scared now, Jeff? See you on stage. Don't forget your moral high horse.
She was on a rampage.
Carrie Tar. I can't believe Carrie would tar. Who else knows about this? You didn't tell Molly, did you?
What? No. Besides, that's the first she's heard of it. Alright? She's really chill about this sort of thing. She's not gonna tell anyone.
I thought this was behind me.
But it is. Look, we all know you've changed. Alright? Now, come on. You got a debate to win.
And I thought I was ready for it, but
No.
now I'm not so sure. But she's going to use this against me out there.
No. She's not gonna do that. That's way too cold. That's like lower than Paige. But now look. You got a debate to win. You're gonna win it, because I know you. Alright? Now, I gotta go find the seat. I'll see you out there.
You saw that. I mean, I'm a new creation, right? The old Jeff is supposed to be buried. He's supposed to be gone. Why is he getting drugged up like this now? I guess even dead men have a legacy. They're good or bad. I thought you said you were going to take care of this. I mean, you're supposed to look out for me. You're the one who told me not to look back. You know, those who put their hand to the plow and look back are not even meant to be my disciple. I mean, you said that. I can't believe Carrie would tell. How could you let this happen? Wait, look. I'm sorry. I know you're not like that. It's just, I got this debate for sexual purity, and Paige is going to use this against me out there. And if not now, she'll certainly tell everyone if she loses. And Carter, he looks up to me. The truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. God, what do I do?
So, Ahmed, have you ever seen Jeff in a debate?
No, ma'am.
Oh boy, well get ready to witness a smackdown. Because John Cena ain't got nothing on my side.
Yeah, man.
Oh, my bad. You alright, dude?
What? Yeah, I'm okay.
What about Jeff?
I don't know.
Oh, honey, you don't have to worry about Jeff. He never gets nervous. He's a powerhouse.
Hello? Okay, if you would all please take your seats. The debate is about to begin. Thank you. Okay, today we'll be discussing the legitimacy of homosexual marriage. Two of Fairbury High's very own seniors from the debate team will be discussing both sides of the issue. Miss Paige Turner will be defending gay marriage. Mr. Jeff Thomas will be opposing her. So if you'd all help me welcome them onto the stage.
Give me a mic. Someone find me a mic.
Hello students, I'm Saeed Matar. I'm from Syria, but you may recognize some of my recruits from this very school. Yes, many of your own classmates have already seen the truth of Islam and are following Allah. We are here doing the will of Allah. If anyone tries to run, tries to be a hero, tries to do anything that we don't say you can do, you'll be shot in the back of the head. Get out the camera. Recording? Good. Who did this? Who made this sign? I asked a question! Who's supporting this? Who's speaking for this abomination? You? If no one's going to speak up, I have to assume every one of you is a part of this! Can I wait! Jeff. You then!
Jeff, what are you doing?
No one who believes in this!
No, sir. I'm the one arguing against it. Because I'm a Christian.
I see. Jeff, I really need you to agree with me then that Jesus Christ was not the Son of God, he was merely a prophet. You just let everyone know that.
I can't. Jesus is the Son of God.
Liar!
Oh my gosh, please stop!
Let's try that again. Do you believe that Jesus is the Son of God?
Yes! And he loves you. And God has a plan for you. And if you just turn to him, he'll forgive you of your sin. I promise you.
Jeff, what are you doing?
The truth will set you free.
I'm giving you a chance here. You going to hold by that answer?
Jesus is the Son of God. If only.
Listen! We know each of you is someone's son or daughter. We do not wish to bring you harm. We cannot allow snakes like him to poison you against the submission you must practice in order to enter paradise. Allah commands us to do so. Upload the video. Take away the body.
You help.
No, you can't. No, he's my son. No, Jeff.
Hello, Saheed. This is Captain Davis with the Fairbury Police. We have you surrounded, and I just want you to know this is going to end best for you and your friends if you come out soon with your hands in the air.
What? The police are they supposed to be here yet?
No, they're ahead of schedule. But don't worry, so are we. We have now until the bomb squad's shore. Okay. Do not fear them. The very worst, we will soon pass into paradise in the midst of holy jihad. Stay strong. We'll leave a legacy for others to follow as well. I will go give the police our answer.
Don't say anything or do anything that'll get you killed, please.
Mrs. Thomas, I'm so sorry.
Look, Mom, I've been thinking a lot about what Jeff did, and Jesus said, those who deny him, he would deny before his Father also. I mean, how can I deny him?
Carter,
Like,
please.
Jeff never.
Please just don't
But-
say anything. Just don't deny him in your heart where it really matters.
I don't know.
Your Lord inspired the angels, saying, I am with you, so support those who believe. I will strike terror in the hearts of those who disbelieve. So strike above the necks and strike off every fingertip of those that are among them. Allah said this because they opposed Allah and His Messenger. The Quran is clear. Whenever someone opposes Allah and His Messenger, Allah is severe in retribution. My brothers, do we not remember Surah 47, which speaks of those who disbelieve, whose deeds Allah will waste, forget. Do not forget verse 4, which states that those who die in service to Allah, never will He waste their deeds. My brothers, you are toying with your future if you are not participating in holy war. Well done.
He's quoting that out of context.
Please, speak to me of the context.
The specific verse in the Quran speaks about the Battle of Badr, not waging war against non-believers.
Yeah, Islam's a peaceful religion. In fact, Islam means peace.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Wikipedia?
Paige, please, shut up! Islam means submission.
Yes. Submission to Allah's will, to Allah's commands. So you are a Muslim then?
I am.
Brother, why did you not say so?
I'm not your brother. I'm not one of you.
Well, because I believe that you are a brother, I will let you go. I can have some of my men staple the bombs near the door and cover you on your way out. You know the Quran, there's no reason to keep you here.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Just because the names of our religions happen to be the same doesn't mean I'm going to accept any special treatment from any one of you.
You've spoken truthfully. No, you are not one of us. I will tell you what you are. An American! Yes, it becomes quite obvious when you allow your true allegiance to Western beliefs to cloud your understanding of your faith. Yes, you call yourself a Muslim, but you've shoved God into a corner of your life. You wear him like a pin on your sleeve. And are your true standards of good and evil? Not here. They were handed to you by atheists. No. You'll follow the Quran, as long as it agrees with what you truly believe. You'll have to say something that doesn't make sense, you can easily explain it away as some spiritual issue. For you, there is Surah 2:16. Fighting has been enjoined to you, while it is hateful to you. But perhaps you hate a thing, and it is good for you. Perhaps you love a thing, and it is bad for you. Allah knows, you know not. No, you cannot be a true Muslim unless you practice all the commandments that Allah gave to Muhammad.
If true Muslims are doing what you guys are doing, I don't want to have any part in that. I'm not one of them.
Fine, stay. You will not be harmed. But I will let Allah deal with things.
But imagine, if they're not getting this from the Quran, why are they doing it?
Look, they're getting it from the Quran. They're misinterpreting it. And even certain scriptures in the Bible, if misinterpreted, require violence too.
Well, maybe Maybe somebody should tell them what the Quran says, you know?
I don't even know what it says. Just what I've been taught growing up. And with these guys, there's no changing what they believe.
Wow. These guys are really serious about what they believe.
Deathly serious.
Molly. You okay?
I could use a tissue or something.
Tissue? I'll go see if I can find one.
What? No, honey, you
Look,
shouldn't.
Mom, this is right there.
Please, honey.
I'll be right back.
No. Be careful.
Hey!
What? I'm just gonna grab a tissue. It'll be real quick.
Wait. The kid that got shot. Was he your brother?
Yes, he was.
That was some. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm Landon. What should I call you?
I'm Carter.
Okay. Carter, look. I joined Saeed. I thought it would be, I don't know, cool, I guess. Look, I don't know if I believe in God, but your brother, he did. Look, I'm not ready to die. I'm just not ready. Is it too late for me?
What? No, not right now. I couldn't find the tissue.
Carter, what were you talking to that guy about?
His name's Landon, I think. And basically, he was asking me to help get him saved.
What?
Yeah. Dude, you have to be careful. It could be a trap for all you know.
Yeah. What they did to your brother?
But Mom, what about all you taught us? About standing up for our faith. Like not playing dead. I mean, what Jeff did, it was real. Real enough to spark a revival in the heart of a terrorist. If I die today, I know where I'm going. But he's gonna die today, and he may never know
So
if
what, Carter? He doesn't matter.
But-
He's not worth it.
Molly, were you? Or was I? I don't know.
Carter, I think you should do it.
What?
You're a Christian. This is your faith, man. Don't lose that now.
I couldn't lose you. I couldn't lose both.
Lose him to who, Mrs. Thomas? To Jesus?
I'm doing it.
Wait, please.
Mom,
Look,
I need to do this. Okay? Just take it.
Carter?
Okay. Do you believe that Jesus died for you? Do you believe that he loves you? That he actually loves you?
Hey, what are you all talking about up there?
Okay. Well, the Bible says that if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord
Stop!
and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you shall be saved.
I
Do you believe that?
Stop!
Late-breaking news, 4 dead and 5 hospitalized yesterday afternoon after terrorists entered Fairbury High in Fairbury, Nebraska. A high school debate was interrupted by gunfire, killing 2 security officers after fatally wounding one of the Islamic terrorists. Police scanners show the first call came in at 3:04 p.m. when Kelly Foster noticed the masked men making their way into the school. The entrances were sealed and lined with tripwire explosives. The students and staff of the school were held hostage for 7 hours before a young Muslim student, Ahmed Hamad, ran out the east side doors. The explosives failed to detonate for what seems to be an unexplainable reason. Bob Seymour of Nebraska's bomb squad gave us these details later that night.
I just can't explain it. I mean, those bombs were rigged up to blow up at any substantial vibration. And when that young man plowed through that door, there's nothing. Not even a spark. It's a bona fide miracle, I'm telling you. I've seen it with my own two eyes. Nearly dropped my cornrow.
It was the day of miracles for February. 16-year-old Carter Thomas, who took a shot to the head shortly before Hamad escaped the premises, was rushed to the hospital and is now in stable condition. Despite taking a direct blow to the head, when examined, Thomas only suffered from minor head injuries. The leader of this attack, Saeed Matar, and 3 of his followers were hospitalized. Those who escaped injury were incarcerated. The attack had an unusual purpose. The terrorist members took several videos during this 7-hour period, uploading them to social media to encourage other Muslims to actively participate in jihad. The community of Fairbury is now mourning the loss of their loved ones, and funerals will be scheduled for later this week.
This is the life I was so afraid of losing.
Hey, Carter.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Look, I know this has been really hard on you. I don't want to make it more so, but I really thought you should see this.
What is it?
It's Jeff's journal. Your mother and I had absolutely no idea about Gary.
Oh, Gary.
I should have been more concerned with Jeff's spiritual walk than his career choices. You and Molly, you're not.
What? No. That's never happened.
I mean, if it had,
But no,
we could
Dad,
talk about it.
no. Molly's not like that.
Okay, are you like that?
Dad.
Just checking on you, son.
Actually, I've been thinking I should talk to Molly about our relationship. I mean, I guess I'm good on the whole birds and the bees issue, but, well, you know. So, you've been reading Jeff's journal, huh?
It's really good. Your brother gained so much information and revelation on that information just in the aftermath of what happened. Like, I can't tell you how devastated I was that he was too ashamed to talk to me about what happened. I want you to know that you never have to be ashamed to talk to me about whatever's going on in your life.
Thanks, Dad.
Read it, all right? And hopefully you can get something from your brother's mistakes.
I just might.
I love you, son.
I love you too, Dad. Molly.
I'm so glad you're okay. How do you feel?
Well, as good as could be expected under these circumstances. You want to take a seat?
Yeah. So, what's this very important thing you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, it's about us.
What about us?
I've been thinking a lot about Jeff and my faith, my life. And my dad gave me this. It's got a lot of really good stuff in there.
Jeff's sternum?
Yeah. It's pretty sobering too. And I'm just realizing what a lukewarm life I've been living. And I don't want to be like that anymore. I want to be somebody that Jeff would be proud of, that Christ would be proud of.
What does that have to do with us?
It's just something I told a man the day before the attack. I told him I didn't want to lose you to Jesus. And I realized how selfish that was of me. Because if I really believed the Bible, I'd want you totally lost to Jesus in His plan for you. I want what's best for you. And living through Jesus is the best thing for you and me.
So, what exactly are you saying then?
I think we need to spend this time of our lives really pursuing Jesus with everything.
So, you're breaking up with me?
No. Just don't call it that. Just say we're postponing till we're a little more ready for something serious, I guess.
I guess I can respect that.
Thank you. But in the meantime, I mean, you should try out my church.
I don't know about that, Carter.
It's really great.
But that's what you said about the carnival, though.
There's no Ferris wheels at the church.
Well, what time does it start?
7.
Okay, think about it.
At this time, we would like to open up the microphone for remembrances of Jeff. If you have anything to share, just come forward now.
This is really hard for me. I mean, it's kind of hard to define a person's life, especially when they're like Jeff, but I thought I would try because he deserves it. So, here goes. Jeff was an extremely bright young man. He loved the Lord, he did well in school, he was a hard worker. He was getting ready to go to law school, and he was a young man with so much potential, something that's really rare nowadays. He was involved in his church, he taught kids classes, he had a servant's heart, and he was always encouraging people around. He touched the lives of those around the world in Nepal and in Mexico, and he's the best son a mom could ask for. And we know he's in a better place now, but we're sad for ourselves. We're not sad for
Thank you, Mrs. Thomas. Is there anyone else who would like to share anything this time? Yes, young man. Come forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the young man you've been hearing about who risked his life against hair-trigger bombs to lead the SWAT team in to rescue the rest of the hostages. I just want to thank you, young man, for your bravery and heroism. Please say whatever you would like.
Thank you, Pastor. Hello, my name is Ahmed Hamad, and I don't mean to be so abrupt, but Pastor did give me permission to say whatever, so I guess here I go. To start off, I'm a Muslim, or at least that's what I've been told growing up until this point. But when I finally saw someone living and acting out what Muhammad was doing, I realized that my religion, that wasn't based on the Quran. It was based on American values dressed in tradition. And I feel here that's what some Christians are doing also. You're turning it into the American dream. That's not what it's all about. It's crazy. And in America, we've become so good at being sensitive to each other's feelings. And don't get me wrong, I really want to be sensitive to your feelings. But another part of me is saying, you need to hear this. Your Bible, it's not sensitive at all. I mean, just think about it. Jesus called Peter Satan to his face. And he told an entire church that he would vomit them up. All of your feelings, they're contradicting what the Bible says. And you're going to have to choose which one you want to follow more. Your feelings or the Bible. That's all.
Ahmed, no. Please go on. I feel like we need to hear this.
Okay. This isn't easy to say. But when Jeff faced Saeed, he didn't need him to agree with him. Jeff wanted to agree with God. I really want you to consider this seriously. When I look at Jeff, I don't see wasted potential. And we're all going to die someday. How can we presume that everything that we do is going to make our lives worth anything more? Some people would say that his life was cut short. And yeah, maybe he didn't get to live all the pleasures of the old man in the nursing home might have. But do you honestly think he would trade anything he has right now for anything on this earth? Life, it's not about pleasure. It's about purpose. And in this American culture we're living in right now, it's trying to get us to forget about God. And without God, there is no purpose. And when there is no purpose, pleasure becomes the only substitute. Our American culture of materialism is trying to convince us that Jeff dying so young, that his life was cut short. But if you turn it around, he devoted everything he had to God. Everything. When most of us just say a prayer, maybe even go to a church service. He chose wisely to devote everything he had. Jeff had to make a choice. I had to make a choice. And because of Jeff's sacrifice, I decided to become a follower of Christ. But I don't want to be a short-sighted, apathetic Christian like so many are. From now on, I plan to follow Christ. But not because of people who call themselves Christians, but because of real people like Jeff. Real people that devoted everything they had to Jesus.
Thank you, Ahmed. And I'm really glad you decided to follow Christ. Well, you've heard a lot about both sides of what I feel about Jeff. From my mom and my friend. And 2 years ago, Jeff made a pretty big mistake. That was when he changed. I mean, he was always a Christian. He always loved God. But he wasn't always quite this serious about it, you know? And during and after the situation that Jeff faced, he learned a lot about himself, about God, and about life. But instead of telling you about it, I'm going to let him tell you. The other day, my dad gave me this book, and it was Jeff's Spurgeon. I'd like to read a little from it today. Dear Jesus, it's been 4 months since my mistake. For a long time, I struggled with guilt. I just want to say thank you for taking that away from me, making it clear that your forgiveness is within reach. Thank you for forgiving, helping me forgive myself and others. It's become more real to me now than ever before. The power of the blood of Jesus and how much the cross actually cost. There is no price higher than the cross. Thank you for your mercy. Without your mercy, I'd have no hope. A life without hope is hell. Thank you for rescuing me from the domain of darkness and transferring me into the kingdom of your beloved Son. And that's found in Colossians 1:13. God just told me, I didn't just transfer you into the kingdom of my beloved Son, but I've made you my beloved Son. Oh God, your blood is so precious, I can never repay. So what do? God says, life for life, blood for blood. Follow me. I want to follow you, Dad. I'm not so smug to dream of doing it on my own. Help me to put down my feelings. Help me to say what's true. Please help me to reject temptation. Help me to stand strong in the face of adversity. Help me to see myself as dead to sin and alive to you in Christ Jesus. I need your help to do this every day. God says, my grace is sufficient for you. The power is perfected in weakness. Now last verse, 2 Corinthians 12:9. Well, that's the end of what I wanted to read today. Dying the other day, it's not what made Jeff a hero of faith. It was sacrificing himself every day for the glory of God so that people would know him. I mean, how many of us can honestly say, when we knew Jeff, we knew the Father? Or at least we knew him a little bit better. Jeff was prepared to sacrifice all of his years because he had already sacrificed his life. Now, I believe that this day of remembrance and this celebration would be completely wasted if someone had not asked for an altar call. So whether you've never been saved before, or you've been saved for many years and want to declare your surrender again, this is your moment. Don't lose it.